5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of The Worst Movie Ever Made is brought to you by Bumbling Bob's Sleepy Time Tea Formula. It's so effective, you forget to show up to the podcast.
You know, if you're hungry, there's a great place up here for good steak. What do you say we stop?
Sir, you're going to be a victim of cholesterol poisoning. Later in life, you'll just start to rot away.
You're just full of good humor, aren't you, Mike? Well, let's try it anyway.
Hello and welcome to The Worst Movie Ever Made, an experimental movie podcast designed with one thing in mind: to find the worst movie ever made. I'm your host, Chris Ockman. I'm joined by my co-host and fellow mad scientist, Rob Scucci. How are you, and why are we doing Over the Top?
We're doing a Redux episode. I'm doing great, by the way. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Oh, of course, I'm
good?
great. Good to see you.
We're doing a Redux of Over the Top, which is a 1987 sports drama that combines the emotional drama of a child custody hearing with arm wrestling. We were planning to do this because our co-host Bob, who can't be here today, was going to see it for the first time with us because we did this on the show ages ago before he was a member of the team. And you can find that in our archives at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. It was within our first dozen episodes, I think, right?
I think
it was early.
2.
Yeah. So here we go. Are you going to explain the movie this week, Bob? Chris, Bob?
Yeah,
Chris,
I got it.
Bob, Chris?
I got it.
All right.
Let me go with the alliteration first, but go ahead and throw it to the bumper so I can think of one.
Yeah, I have an alliteration. I'll use it.
But it's time for your explanation.
Oh, okay.
What are you giving them?
Turkey ass. Eat up, sucker. Turkey ass.
Bob?
Chris? All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Arrogant archetype in arrears adventures with Anchor, actually arriving at Armlock Action Arena, attaining actual achievement. Now, Chris, you want to give us a rundown?
Wow.
And
Yeah.
Chris, with the new screen setup, if you see my eyes wandering up here because I got a lot of things, just go like "Meh," or something.
No.
So I
Okay. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Unless I'm actively reading something or typing something that's pertaining to the write-up or the production.
Yeah.
Every time I look up like this for no reason, just go "Meh."
Okay, I will.
Okay.
And then I think like a month from now or 2 months from now, Rob's going to like actually roll the chair to the other side of the room to click on that keyboard because that's the kind of movie it is. He's going from one side, like one computer to the other because he's in an action movie now.
I'm in.
Okay, so essentially what happens here is that we get a Sylvester Stallone vehicle where he has to act like a caring father who was shunned by an evil grandpa. Evil grandpa runs a moving company, which I think is just a funny detail because so does Hawk, his grandson. I don't know if they work together at some point.
Probably.
But the daughter of said evil grandpa is mother of Michael, the son of Sylvester Stallone. If I'm making this more confusing, good.
Yeah.
I want you to be confused at this point so that we can dig into the details and run through this movie with you. But what you need to know is that Michael hates him because he left. You don't know that evil grandpa sent him away.
He was forced out. He was forced out the door.
He was.
Yes.
He was. We don't know that to start with, but as you get more details about Sylvester Stallone, he seems less like an asshole, right? And mom is dying in the hospital, and grandpa is trying to get Michael back because mom sent Michael off with Sylvester Stallone on a week's retreat in his 18-wheeler back to home because he just graduated military academy, which doesn't really matter at all for the rest of the movie, except for that he's
it does because he's a brat. It does because he's a little military brat with a punchable face. If I could assault anybody with a shovel, it would be this kid.
Right, I would too.
Yeah.
But this kid, his father, Sylvester Stallone, is also an arm wrestling up-and-comer, I would say, because it's the first time in the international championship in Vegas.
I would say he gets around. Like he was doing it like to make some extra pocket change, but then he realized he's like a contender. He actually has a shot of like doing something great with it. Yeah.
Yeah. He was like doing the arm wrestle hustle at the local diners and bars, because that's pretty much every trucker arm wrestles.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny?
What's that?
My dad's like a local legend arm wrestler, also a trucker.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Does he have a little weight bench above the clutch?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's next to like his lazy boy now. It's
That's
not
cool.
Yeah. He sits and watches our podcast, and he does arm drills because his arms
fucking
are
curls.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
He's drinking his
sick.
seltzer water, and he's fucking doing arm exercises while listening to me say that sentence. How cool! What a good life you're living, Dad.
That's cool. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, who's not cool?
Good
Sylvester
job.
Stallone.
You.
Well, let's throw it back to you for the best YouTube comment.
Yeah, I'm looking up because I'm clicking something, so don't make the noise.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna look up and read something after.
People run fast.
You're not doing it now.
Problem
Worst comment on YouTube. All caps, no punctuation. It is excellent to watch Sylvester Stallone's movie Over the Top. It is the long missing great audience experience of 1987 USA Hollywood production in recent 2024. Thank you so much, YouTube. Provide free with ads movie to let me easier to pick up the greatest audience experience again.
Yeah, true.
So for those who where was the streaming? Because I watched it off the Google Drive, but it's on YouTube free. If you're listening now, dear listener, it's on YouTube free with ads, which is great. I've been finding a lot of really cool movies there. And then it's probably on Tubi or some shit. I don't know. But YouTube with ads, that's what the reference is. And I have one more comment I'm going to read. I thought this movie was trash back in the day, but after watching modern cinema, this feels like a masterpiece. Frowny emoji. I hate this with music.
Okay.
I hate it with movie. I hate it with TVs. I hate it with movies. I hate it with TV. I messed up the plurals there. But because I feel like we're simultaneously always living in the same golden era and the same crap era. And the thing is, like, just because you stopped digging through record bins when you were a teenager doesn't mean good stuff stopped coming out. You just stopped actively looking for it. So fuck you, whoever that is. Fair. Fucking idiot.
Fair.
All right.
And also, I would say, wow. I would say that also it's dependent on what decade of your life you're in. Because like that, it's pretty typical for people to stop listening to new music and new movies and just like reflect on the stuff that they like, because they've hit like critical mass for. I'm
guilty of it. Like, I'm certainly guilty. There's certain albums I always go back to, but it's like everything's algorithmically like tailored in a hyper specific way to like throw new shit towards you that's like the old stuff, but like newer. And your mind expands.
I don't know, not to go too deep, but I'm the kind of person that sort of stopped listening and watching and like doing new stuff because I didn't want to become like a specialist on something, because then that burrows me into like life meaning, and I don't want to have any specific life meaning because they're all like not good enough for me,
Spoiler
so
alert.
Instead I'll be passionate about nothing and die way sadder than all those people that really enjoyed something.
You want to hear something really upsetting? That nothing is the meaning. That nothing that you enjoy is the meaning of life. This is all pointless. So full circle, baby. All right, you want to go into word production?
I mean, that made me feel a little better. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Nihilism is actually optimism if you think about it. And that makes you the queen of porn. It's the worst production. All right.
Reminders.
Reminders?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
okay.
Nothing drives me crazier than when a movie wants you to remember something detail about a movie, and this one is just like chock full of, hey, remember Grandpa's evil. We only have 20 seconds to remind you that he's evil, so we're gonna throw it to him to like argue about some legal documentation. We're gonna throw it back to him to like show him boarding his plane looking pissed off and too tan. We're gonna,
Yep.
and then they're like, he's actually a good dad. We're gonna remind you because we're gonna tell you that like he said he sent letters, and by now we know he is a good dad. We're gonna have him.
Meanwhile, Robert Lowe's just got like a comically large mail sack that he's like hiding under the crawl space with a letter.
Yeah, for real. By the way, no, we can't do it. I was going to talk about the stack of letters we do see, but we'll just remind me that I said that I want to talk about it when we get there because I don't want to ruin it yet.
In your constant reminder thing, does this have to do with double eliminations as well?
Yeah.
I noticed the clip list you sent me, and there's quite a few. And as I was quality checking the clips before that, they also mentioned it several times.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, the most egregious of which we will get into. But the thing that is funniest about this movie, the reason that you and I bonded over this movie, the reason it was the second movie we ever did on a podcast, it's probably the seventh or something. I'm just misremembering. But the reason we wanted Bob in on this to watch it and laugh with us is because of the double elimination reminders. But I'll say no more.
Yeah,
I will say no more. Yeah, it's because like they have a truck driver arm wrestling father-son bonding movie. Like they have to remind those guys a lot.
Yeah, they have to remind their primary demographic. You know what I think happened? I'm not the fact or no fact guy. I try not to research this stuff, even though I've seen this movie like a dozen times at this point. They probably did a test screening, and then when he lost the first time in the third act, and they're like, he beat Smasher earlier. He can't lose now. And then they're just like,
exactly.
And then they had like a day of reshoots where that guy was like, just a reminder, this is a double elimination.
Don't do it, Rob. Leave it.
Right.
Leave it alone.
All right, you got it. Leave that thing alone. All
right. Let's throw to the piece by piece of shit.
Yeah, I hope I have a second chance on this. Like, hopefully, I have like some sort of double thing to redeem myself. Anywho.
Yeah. Well, you lost this round. But good news.
Hey, you do. All right, here we go.
So we begin with Sylvester Stallone traveling the country in his 18-wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a song playing in the beginning, and I'm like, that voice sounds weird, familiar. Like, who is that? What's this soundtrack? The one where, like, we'll meet halfway through the sky. I was like, God, I know that voice. But anyway, don't know who it is. Splashed into Stallone washing his truck. He's, like, on the side of the road, washing down his truck, like gearing up. What's the name of that armor stuff? It's like black and orange that guys spray.
Armor all, right?
Armor all, yeah. And they spray it on like every part of the truck to make it like glisten. You know, so immediately we're shown this guy, he's like traveling the country. He's not your average trucker. Like he's dead serious about keeping this old thing like up to date.
Yeah.
Like he can't. So what I'm getting is he can't afford a truck, but he cares very deeply about the one he
only
has.
thing that's left in his life is his own pride, and he cherishes it.
And that pride is represented by that truck.
Yeah,
it's that big hauling, like strong machine thing that he thinks he is. You know.
Passing side, suicide, good stuff.
Oh God, love it. No, expand on that. What are you talking about, Rob? Because I don't have that in the outline.
He's got two mud flaps, and like one's like the passing side, and then the other one's suicide.
So you're safe. You're safe to go that way.
Yeah, you never like in Driver's Ed, you had to watch that "Stay Out of the No Zone" video that was like incredibly racist because like the black kid was rapping and like the white kid was playing like air guitar, and like the Asian girl was like just doing kicks and flips when they're like "Stay out of the no zone."
She was playing the air with her karate.
Well, and like I remember, like I almost got kicked out of Driver's Ed class because I was just like, "Oh, of course I had the black kid rapping," because like, it was done like by an '80s parents focus group. It's like you're just pandering to every fucking.
No, it's still true. It's still true.
Yeah,
videos like that. Like my kids watch a like we're gonna eat lunch video at school. It's just a really popular one. And it's 3 black kids and they're rapping, but like Of course, they're not playing cellos and stuff like that because it just doesn't. Like I don't know why. It's that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Power Rangers really fucked up too.
Yeah, no, they really did.
Yeah, like even the Jewish one was blue and white.
Blue power.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's the white power. I ruined the joke. Anyway,
Yeah.
we get a video of like military kids doing like military stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really know what it is, like what the program is that he's in.
It looks like the RTOC training, you know, like where they like eat slop and like hand flags to each other for 12
Yeah, and
hours.
they like they crawl under some nets that are like a foot and a half above them. Like it's really not a problem.
It's not impressive. Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
I don't really care, but like the kid's like reporting for duty. He meets the like chief or the captain or something, and it
Yeah.
turns out Stallone shows up to the military camp, and that's why he's called the captain orders. I feel like I'm on a Navy boat with the words I'm choosing here, but he goes in and Stallone's over there in the corner in a fucking denim t-shirt with a tie. Guy like shows up to his graduation like a fucking like, dude, you couldn't spend $20 on something that
couldn't
like,
even
from,
buy
like,
the
fucking
tuxedo
JCPenney.
T-shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like
Couldn't have even done
anything.
that.
But anyway, he's there to drive Michael home. We find out it's mom's orders that Michael be driven home by his estranged father. We'll get more details on their split later, but so we're gonna throw it to a clip about that very episode I just described, and this one's called Papa Pickup.
The colonel wishes to see me, sir.
Your father wishes to, Cadet.
My father?
Yes, he's come to drive you home.
Hello, Mike.
I don't have a father, sir.
This is your father, Michael.
Oh, burn.
Sir, my grandfather has instructed me to go home with no one besides himself or my mother.
Your mother has legal custody over you, Cutler, not your grandfather. And it is her request that your father bring you home.
Sir, may I ask a question?
Of course.
May I see some identification on this man, sir?
That's not called for, Cadet.
It's okay.
What a little piece of shit. I mean, he's not
shit.
wrong.
Valid.
He's never seen his dad. So like,
Yeah.
you know, as I watch this more, I do kind of warm up to the kid a little bit because like, imagine you're 12 and you're told like your dad's a piece of shit from your grandfather every day.
Yeah,
and your
every single day.
that's the guy that like showed up all the time, and like he has his own warped way of protecting him, but also it's like he has a right to know, you know. So it's
Yeah,
like,
true.
And
And this kid at this point,
guarded. Yeah.
like, me too. But like this kid doesn't even realize that he gets to like climb into like a cool like big rig either. Like he thinks he's just gonna get into a sedan and like drive across the country in that.
Yeah.
Like I'd be more excited about getting into a car with my dad if it was like 18-wheeler, you know? Because like what kid gets to go in that thing, you know?
Exactly. It's fucking cool.
This one right here, I got to do that.
Yeah.
I told you earlier, my dad like a truck driver.
With your fucking lap pulled down, yeah.
We listened to Metallica the entire day of training. To, like,
Dude, that's
to, like,
fucking
drive the big one. Yeah. So it was
Ride
and
the Lightning,
Metallica.
Master of Puppets, Blackout.
There was a Metallica marathon in like 99.1 or something.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it was sick. Yeah, it was like all day Metallica. I was like, I can't believe it, Dad.
New
We lucked
Haven.
out. We lucked out, man.
Fuck
So
yeah.
anyway, the plan is to drive that tool bag home over the course of like 3 days or something. Stallone hopes Bond, the son does not. And that leads us to another clip. This one is entitled Small Talk.
I'd like to say something, sir.
Sure.
This truck is disgusting.
I don't know, Mike. It's just old. Once on a stretch up to Vegas, this thing got up to
Sir?
nearly 100.
There's no need to make any conversation for my sake.
Fuck you.
So much for small talk.
Now imagine he's like, hey, can you just grab something from the center console real quick? And he goes in and he just starts pulling the weights down and smashing them on his head.
I was gonna say, like he's like, "Sir, can I say something?" He's like, "Yeah, go ahead." And he's like, "This place is disgusting." And then they look down, and there's like a couple of rats, like one that bit Nicolas Cage in the hand in a station wagon.
The rat!
And then like a whole bunch of like McDonald's wrappers and shit.
Yeah.
He's like, "I don't know, it's just old, man."
Yeah.
It's like a deflated blow up doll, like by his feet.
Just dripping with crusties.
Ew.
Come crusties. Yeah.
That's disgusting. Anyway,
Mhm.
Mike decides that he wants to commit fucking suicide, and he runs across the highway. Stallone grabs him, and in my opinion, a funny scene because Mike literally runs across the highway. Doesn't he just throws caution to the wind and runs across 4 lanes, and their cars swerving, calling the kid an asshole and stuff like that. And then Stallone runs after him, coming out of this old pickup, old 18-wheeler truck, the old semi or whatever, and grabs this child who is fleeing across the highway.
Stopped to consider that he might be getting kidnapped or something.
Might have been it's like this disgusting old truck, and this kid's fleeing from it.
It's one of those things where intention and execution never like our kids are past the age where they recklessly become a slave to their impulses. So Atticus would jump off the couch, he just fucking rocket. I don't know.
And both my kids do.
If you're just looking through my window and you see me just grabbing the kid by the collar and yanking him, it's
you get it. Yeah,
it's a knee jerk reflex, so your kid doesn't split their head open on the coffee table and they're not hurt and they're happy and they're fun. But from an outside perspective, you just choked your kid out. I was yeah, but if I didn't intervene, it would have been much worse. We'd be at the hospital,
I know. I know. I put him in the headlock. I took him to the ground and gently just knocked him out. but that's better.
Yeah, he would fly, and I'd just be I'd be like, whoop, just grab him, and it's dude, I'm yanking that kid's collar pretty hard, but the alternative is much worse.
Dude, I did that too.
Happening here.
I did that to Ryan O'Hara in middle school. He was trying to cut me in lunch line, and he was flying by, and I just grabbed his shirt and fucking yanked him backwards, and he went flying backwards, dude. And then he got up he was always a dick to me before that, and then after that he was my best friend. It was funny how that worked out, funny. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so what I've got next, I'm gonna it's a clip, but I'm gonna introduce it a little bit. So they get back in the car, in the truck, and they're talking about the trauma. I guess it's a very rough, choppy way to discuss the fact that he doesn't want to be in the semi truck with his dad.
Yeah.
After he tries to commit suicide on the highway. And Stallone is what'll make this all better is if I take this kid to a fucking truck stop. And he's okay, military kid, do you want a steak from a sloppy side road, chicken head location where
the kind of place where the grill lines are painted on the steak because they're cooking it on a flat grill, but they want it to look like it's charred.
Yeah, that kind of place.
Yeah,
with the taters and all that. Yeah. So let's see this scene I just introduced. This one's called Cholesterol.
Remember when I asked you if you made sure you had all the clips?
Oh no, that's the opener. Okay, no, that's good. That's good.
All right.
Cholesterol was the opener.
Okay.
All right. So we hit the local bar for dinner.
The next one I have is someone's name. So
yeah, are interrupted at this steak diner. So if you want to refer to the clip that I just introduced, go back to the beginning because the opening scene is exactly. I wanted to open the movie with him being a douchebag. So
you were right to do so.
That clip. I had already named it, but then I don't name the opener clips. I just send them to you without a name. Because it doesn't need one, I'm not introducing it. But I had already named it Cholesterol. And then I sent it to you. Anyway, that's how the show works, everybody. You want to see how the sausage gets made? Well, head to this. Let's head to this diner where we can see some arm wrestling sausage in the works, so to speak. This one is called Smasher.
Yes, it is.
So what would be a couple of big steaks, Nick?
For me, Michael had chicken.
Bird, sure.
No, excuse me. For a man who exercises, you don't know much about nutrition. A fried chicken dinner with mashed potatoes and gravy contains about 1,000 calories and 50% fat. These fats have been linked to heart disease and some cancer.
So what would you like?
Tuna salad, whole wheat toast, and spring water with lemon, please.
Okay.
Double that.
I'm just
All
flipping off the invisible clip whenever it's a kid.
Well, we can go to McDonald's.
Yeah, for real.
You Hawk?
Oh wow, you did that. That's so real.
I said, are you Hawk?
What can I do for you?
I'm the Smasher.
It's a nice name.
And all I've been hearing on the road lately is this Hawk is a man to beat.
Can't believe everything you hear.
I don't believe anything. I got 1,000 that says I can tear your arm off. You want it?
Yeah. Go on.
He's trying to back out. I said, you want it?
Why not?
All right, let's get this table ready. Let's go. Come on. I want to show this guy something. Come on, break his.
This is why everybody needs to listen to movies and watch TV with headphones occasionally, because they're talking. It's here that one guy. The background.
Come on, Smasher. You're gonna get him. You're gonna make him lick it up, Smash. I love how Smasher is like. He's like, you believe me, and Smasher's like, I don't believe anything.
Yeah.
Well, pretty sure you do. Like,
Yeah.
you believe that there's a chance this guy might arm wrestle you. You
Yeah.
believe that
Like-
you're in a diner. You believe
Yes.
that you just had a steak dinner, right? Like,
Your entire belief system led you to approaching this man who you don't know, whose name you know, whose legend you heard about.
I don't believe his
Now
name
you're
is Hawk.
inserting yourself. Yeah, so like you have some sort of belief system. Otherwise, you just do nothing. Back
don't
to
believe
earlier
anything.
conversation. Yeah.
So Mike accuses Hawk of hustling Smasher after he demolishes him, which I think is really funny because like that, that's to accuse him of somehow egging Smasher on into the arm wrestling because like
Yeah.
you don't hustle somebody unless you're the instigator.
Yeah. Exactly.
I watched my cousin Shane hustle somebody in pool once because he was really good, and we were like in our late teens. We were at this we were at this club like a nightclub but for like teens because they don't have alcohol, and he was playing pool and he like approached this guy and he was like, you want to play a game for like $50? And the guy was like, oh yeah, I got you. And then like he let the guy beat him and then he was like, I'll play you again for 100, like acted like he was pissed off about the loss,
Yeah.
but he lost decisively. And then he like just took the guy
Cleaned
apart.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like had $100 or whatever. It was probably $10.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were like
one time
14.
at Smiles,
Probably 10.
I lost Smiles, which was Milford. It used to be Milford Amusement Center. It's the arcade.
Yeah.
And
right,
the
with
pool
the big
hall.
mouth.
And I lost $5 because someone hustled me and I was really dumb. And he was like, I bet you $5 I could roll this cue ball underneath the cue stick that's like propped against the table, which is like an inch off the table, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
no way. I thought he was gonna do like put some English on it and like spin it real fast. And it was looking
Yeah.
and he just rolled the ball under the table and then took my $5 because he wasn't.
Damn.
It was one of those word
technically
plays.
He's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically
But
he's right.
we never explained. I never thought to discuss rules because A, I'm not a pool
Yeah.
shark,
No,
and
it
B,
has to stay on the table.
Yeah, we didn't go over semantics,
Can't
and that's
touch
like,
the
well, you're
stick.
not wrong,
That's-
and that was
yeah.
your game all along. So
Yeah.
fool me once, sir. Yeah,
Fool me once, shame on me.
fool me twice. Don't
Fool
fool
me
again.
twice. Fool me twice, can't fool me again. Anyway, yeah, Hawk, he like side hustles by like beating dudes in arm wrestling.
Good for him.
So we meet Bull, the villain of the movie. Well, not really, actually. He's like another arm wrestler, right? And he wants to arm wrestle Hawk after Hawk's victory over Smasher. So the guy who's like a 5-year undefeated international arm wrestling champion in Las Vegas is at the same diner that
Just
Hawk
so
happens upon.
I need a
when he
cadaver
lands
ear.
there with-
I need 50 gallons of PCP, I need 2 18-wheel trucks. Well, wouldn't you know? We
We
have
have
all
the-
that stuff right.
And a toe with pink
Yeah.
toenail polish.
Yeah, by 3 p.m.
So
plot
yeah,
armor.
Bull is just like gigantic dude that would just like
Yeah.
completely rip Stallone's arm off. I'm sorry, I'm just saying
Yeah.
it now. This dude is
Yeah.
like 6'8", like 400 pounds. Would just
Yeah.
absolutely fucking destroy Stallone
Yeah.
in an arm wrestling match. If they're both skilled arm wrestlers, then
Yeah,
forget
the
it.
size is they'd be in different weight classes. They wouldn't even compete.
Insurmountable.
Yeah.
Not a thing.
Yeah.
Can't happen.
Yeah.
So Mike so I'll end. So Bull is like, I want to arm wrestle you right now, and Hawk is like, I just got rid of a smasher. My arm hurts or whatever. I'm not going to arm wrestle you now. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, I just took a guy out, which is really
Yeah.
funny considering what they all accomplish later in the movie
Yeah.
by arm wrestling multiple competitors,
Multiple
to say the
rounds in
least.
rapid succession. Yeah.
To say the very least. But yeah, so he just got rid of Smasher, so he doesn't want to go against Bull. He says, let's save it for Vegas, right? So
Yeah.
Bull's like, your dad's a pussy, Mike. Mike and Hawk get back into the semi truck, and they do the
Yeah.
buddy cop like fight over the radio routine.
Yeah.
This is something we've established like on the pod as a trope.
Yeah.
The two guys like argue when they're not really they're not comfortable with each other. It's just a good like setting. Like when they're starting to bond, they're gonna
Little bit
argue
country,
over music.
A little bit rock and
A
roll.
little bit rock
Yeah.
and roll, yeah.
Yeah.
So as we said, Mike's grandpa doesn't want him to travel the country with Hawk, so he's got his security detail tracking down the pair. But at this point, they're unable to locate them, which pisses off Grandpa in the 45-second clip we get of Grandpa arguing with his like goons to kidnap the kid. Hawk and Mike sleep in the truck because Hawk is a loser and doesn't have enough money to stay in a hotel with his kid. You do not make your 12-year-old or your 10-year-old or whatever he is. There's a hot debate about that in local communities on Reddit. Because in the beginning of the movie he says he's 10, and then later in the movie he says he's 12. And, Reddit be alive with over-the-top arguments, for sure.
Yeah.
So the wake-up and workout routine that happens is like the most 80s thing that you could possibly see.
Yeah.
It's got an 80s song to accompany it. It's the 80th song like that could be. It's amazing. So the bonding ensues as we get a montage of them traveling the country together, which is presumably over like 12 hours, but now they're best friends. And then Hawk pulls out the truck weights you were talking about.
Yeah.
Do you want to give us a little blurb on the truck weights?
He's just got like it's like on a universal gym where you have like the handle and like the rope that like pulls the stack of weights up. Is that this? Yeah. And he's just like freaking,
It's like,
just, like,
it's
jerking
like
it.
it's like a Bowflex, but like in
Yeah.
the middle console, like the center console's got a Bowflex in it.
You pull the pin, you can like change how many weights are on the stack, and then you just like,
Yeah.
what's that called?
You know what
like
bugged
a lat
me, though?
pull down? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a lat pull down, but like forearm centered.
Yeah.
And then like it bugged me though, because he has it set up with like all the weights he can possibly get on it with the rig, no pun intended. And his kid is like like doing it too. And like the kid only like pulls it 4 or 5 times, but I feel like if you're a fucking national arm wrestling champion, like the kid shouldn't be able to do it once.
Yeah.
Not once.
That's true.
You know?
Or at least change the pin so it's like a lighter weight.
Yeah. But like
it
made me
for optics.
It made me wonder if like Hawk isn't all he's cracked up to be, or if like he just couldn't fit any more weights.
That's probably it. It's probably he probably got as big as he wanted to be, and he's just on maintenance.
Yeah,
you know?
He was like he's trying to fit more, but like he's in a truck, so like he just like there's literally no room for more weights to go in there because he just like couldn't get it behind like the way that it's set up in the truck, he just couldn't find more room for weights to go in there, so he could only like do like 20 pounds. He had to do like 2-pound weights, and he had to do 10 of them. He couldn't stack anymore. I don't know. Anyway, Then they get in an argument because the little bitch couldn't lift the thing anymore. He can only do it like 4 times. So let's hear what he has to say after he gets pissed off, which is a recurring theme, by the way. Every time he feels like a loser, he has to lash out at his dad.
Yeah.
This one is social scale.
See how I do this? You put your wrist into it, you lean forward, and you put a lot of weight in there. But you have to use your whole body to it. It's like your whole body is one piece of machinery. You try it. That's it. Good grip. That's right. Lean into it. You can do it. Keep your wrist straight. Good. That's it, Mike. Now put some muscle into it.
There's more to life than just muscles.
Meaning what?
Meaning, I don't see any books around. You don't read much, do you? No offense, but you're just simply on a different social scale.
Oh, you want to tell me more about this social scale?
It's been said that the average mental age for an adult is 15, just 3 years older than I am. For a trucker, it has to be in the 11 to 13-year range. Maybe 14, if they have good genetics.
You know, Mike, it's really great driving with such a tremendous intellectual like you. It's a real blessing.
At least he's like not taking shit.
Fucking prick.
Yeah, at least he's just like, you're a tremendous intellectual. At least he's dishing it back out. That's nice.
He is, he is, but like in a way that the kid doesn't really understand.
I know my sick wife like bore my seed, but I am smarter than you, whether you believe it or not. You fucking chode. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, fuck that kid. Like, so you memorize some stats that you're fucking like douchebag.
It's literally Reddit. It's like they don't appeal to anything anecdotally. They're like, oh, well, there's a stat from like 1987. It's like, okay, like I can read too, but like that's not my lived experience. So I think that's bullshit. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah,
at least in my experience, that's not how things go. Yeah, this kid is like the ultimate Redditor. So he would fucking hate AI images. Let's just put it that way. The side of the thing he's hauling, by the way, you know, like how they're in the truck and then like at the diner they hook up to a trailer. He's like, he says to the guy when he gets out of the truck, he's like, "Hey, Bernie, how you doing? You mind hooking me up?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, I got you, Hawk." And he like signs a paper, and then they like hook him up with the thing says brute. It smells like a man.
Yeah.
That's what they're hauling. They're hauling like 7,500 pounds of brute cologne, which doesn't smell that bad. But to describe yourself as smelling like a man is not how I would want to like sell my cologne personally.
Yeah, it's like sandalwood.
A Hawk.
Gross.
Yeah. Like it smells like pine and
concrete.
Water would be better than that. Hawk gets frustrated and makes Mike drive the truck because he's like sick of being called an idiot. So he's like, if you think you're so smart, you drive the truck.
18 Mike fucking years, asshole. Yeah.
Yeah. Mike immediately does it. Which I just thought was so funny. Like Mike just gets in the fucking driver's seat and he's like,
undermines his masculinity.
And then he just fucking drives the truck for like the next 200 miles or whatever, like we're led to believe, which is a great bonding moment for them both, but it also makes Hawk an idiot because he's like, you can't do it. And then Mike did it, and he was like, fuck. I guess I'll just like, I'll take the L and like try to turn it into a good dad moment. No, I was just trying to have fun. And in this moment, we see evil grandpa working on the case again, just for a quick reminder. He's like, hey, guys, find a legal reason why Hawk can't be the dad when my daughter dies. Yeah. And then they're like, we can't figure it out. And then he's like, God damn it, figure it out because I pay you a lot. And they're like, okay, we'll try again. And then now we're at a diner again. This time, Mike and Hawk are leaving after breakfast when Hawk makes Mike arm wrestle a total loser punk like pinball kid. This one's Dignity.
But it's me.
10 out of 10. Yeah, man, whatever.
you trying to do?
All you wanted to do was embarrass me. Well, you did it, okay? Grandfather always said you were a loser. Now you're trying to make me one, and I hate you for it.
Mike, I don't care what your grandfather thinks about me, okay? All I care about is you. Now, you lost back there because you beat yourself. You let yourself get beat. I know you can do it. You're a special kid. You're my boy, do you understand? But you're also a spoiled, rich brat who's always had everything done for him. Now it's time to do for yourself, Mike, and you can do it. Because I'm telling you, the world meets nobody halfway. Do you understand what that means? If you want it, Mike, you gotta take it. Do you hear me? You gotta take it. Go in there and try it. I know you can win. But even if you don't, so what? So you lose. As long as you lose like a winner, it doesn't matter. Because you did it with dignity. I'm telling you, if you don't go in there, you're gonna be sorry. You're gonna regret it your whole life. You know what I mean?
And really quickly, I just gotta throw one of these in here.
Come on.
Okay, because there's a training moment. So, all right.
That
was abuser
was
one.
that the first abuser? Okay,
Yeah.
because I was just about to say you got to play that one next.
Great minds.
I swear to God, that's them in the truck afterwards. So Mike goes back in there, right, and he blows Pinball Punk away in 2 out of 3 matches. So he lost the first one, and then which I think is fucked up because this kid's with his friends. And he just got punked by this little pussy dude. Like, that guy Mike was obviously like a fucking pampered little bitch. And this dude that's playing pinball is obviously like a poor kid who grew up in a system where he needs to be tough in front of his friends. Otherwise, he's going to be like shunned from the group. He's going to have no friends. They're probably going to pick on him. They're all going to gang up on him like hyenas.
He's hanging out with his buddies at a truck stop because that's the best they could do.
That's the best they can do. And this dude relies entirely on his reputation. And Hawk knows this because he's in the diner scene, you know? He knows the pinball kids. He sees them. He knows he grew up a pinball kid. Hawk is a pinball kid. And he decided he's going to fucking ruin this one's life for just to get his... He's like, I know what I'll do. I'm the best motivational speaker on earth. Like... You know, I can turn my kid into a wizard when it comes to like arm wrestling, right? Yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna demoralize this child, and I'm gonna fucking debase him in front of his friends. I'm gonna make him like wish this day never happened. Yeah. And I just feel really bad for the pinball kid who's just doing what he does. You know, he's like,
he's
this guy's presenting a challenge in my life, in this world. I have to take on that challenge. Yeah. And this kid looks like a pussy. And then he beats him. Yeah. And then he loses twice. Dude, his life is over. His life's over after that. I'm just saying that. Like, that's just, I feel bad for the kid. Hawk and Mom talk on the phone. But in the background, Mike, who's like flexing because he just won 2 out of 3, gets kidnapped. By who, you might ask? That's a great question. Because it's Grandpa's goons who are kidnapping his grandson on his behalf. Not kidding. He's not being kidnapped like for ransom, for Hawk ransom. He's being kidnapped by his own grandfather, which is a great way to traumatize your grandson forever. Yeah. Which another like really fucked up moment in this movie. Because Grandpa wants custody, I guess. So he's like, if you don't give me my kid, I'm going to steal him. And then I'll have to give him back when the courts say that I do. Because you have custody. Anyway.
Permanent damage.
Yeah, and you lose anyway. So play abuser number 2, if you don't mind. Okay.
All right.
Why did I clip that there? Anyway. Mike and Hawk arrive at the hospital where Mom is dying. Because, so Hawk gets Mike back from the kidnappers. He chases him down in his 18-wheeler, smashes the 18-wheeler into some cars, never pays any kind of penalty for doing so. And then the bad guys literally flee the scene from the vehicle that is definitely registered. And nobody everyone's like
nobody
none the wiser.
Looks up the VIN to see who owns it.
Like nothing comes of this entire chase. and subsequent destruction of local property. There's another most offensive moment for it. So yeah, afterwards, when Mike and Hawk have calmed down, doing more like arm exercises in the truck on their way to the hospital, they arrive to where Mike's mom is, and she's having heart surgery. It doesn't look good. In fact, the doctor tells Hawk that she's dead. She died in surgery, and Mike overhears this, so he goes running out the front, and here you go again, where he has a little bitch moment. I mean, his mom died, I guess. So that's maybe not a little bitch moment, but like he has a moment where he is hurt personally, so he lashes out at his dad, and then he grabs a cab, fleeing what I would assume, if I'm the cab driver, is his own father outside of the hospital, and the cab driver asks no questions, just drives away.
With a random person's son.
Whose son had like $40 cash in 1984.
Yeah.
To give the cab driver or whatever. Hawk shows up to the funeral in a black denim shirt. Another time where he dresses down just to be a douchebag, which I thought was super funny. And then Hawk parks at the beach for some reason for another one of our famous "the worst movie ever made" tropes, where you reflect over water for a short period of time.
While a Fender Telecaster with way too much high-end and chorus effect, like Tweedles in the background.
If that didn't happen in this movie, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Then he resolves himself to get Mike back. So guess what he does?
You know.
I mean, you already know. He goes to
drive through the gate. Is where he drives through the gate and like wrecks everything.
He goes to.
I wasn't sure where the timeline was. Yeah, well, he drives through like the wrought iron gate like effortlessly.
He doesn't have a normal vehicle, so he pulls up to Grandpa's house in his semi truck, and
just plows
he
through
gets
it.
out. Yeah, he gets out. He goes to the gate, and the security officer at the gate is like, "Go away, fucker," and he's like, "Okay, I will." And then he reverses. But reverses just far enough to get enough speed to ram through the gate and the front door. And then he's like going around the mansion a little bit looking for Michael. And then Grandpa comes up and he's like, "This is my guy. This is my little chum. This is my subordinate. This is my boy."
Yeah.
Which is the next clip.
Here we go.
Do you actually think that you can get away with what you've done? Do you think you can come in here, destroy my home, and take Michael with you? Michael Cutler is my boy! You deserted him years ago, and that's a fact that you can't change, no matter what you do. Damn you! Damn you.
Robert Lowe's younger.
Dad! Come on, let him go!
Come on, let him go! Go to your room.
Dad!
You go to your room.
Come on, Grandpa!
Go to your room now. Go! Let him go. Keep his arms behind him. There's no blood reason. Keep his arms behind him.
So they wanted the gripping emotional connection between father and son there, where the son is like, Dad, don't be taken away by the police. But
he finally calls him Dad for the first time, not sir.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we get the moment immediately following where Michael goes to him in jail and says, "I'm not coming with you. I'd rather stay with Grandpa."
Yeah.
I mean, it's immediately after he says to him, like, "Dad, don't arrest my dad."
We have this bond, this inseparable bond that we formed, like, on the road together, but he's got, like, an in-ground pool.
Yeah.
Bed every morning for me.
He's got a couple of maids that walk around in those French dresses, and they're just dusting things that don't need dusting.
With the frilly dusters and the tits.
Yeah. One of those. Yeah. He's got two of those, as a matter of fact. So he tells Hawk he can't stay with him, and he decides to be with Grandpa, which is understandable, except the whole kidnapping thing.
Yeah.
Why did his mom hide the letters to his dad? Because this is where Douche Kid finds all the letters and decides to steal Grandpa's car. to
She
get
didn't
himself
hide
to
him.
Vegas for the.
She had him in
fun.
like her drawer for safekeeping. I just think I don't know.
No, well, because like he never saw them, so somebody decided,
Yeah.
and it was in her purse. Like
I always
Grandpa
thought-
didn't say like put these in your purse and never show them to him.
I always thought Gramps intercepted them and like hid them like somewhere close to her because she wasn't fully about herself.
It was.
I could be
Mom's
reading into it too
room.
much.
It was
Yeah.
Mom's room in like the bottom right drawer of like some dresser somewhere, and he found
Yeah.
like a black purse that was like it
Just
housed like maybe a 50, 60 letter bundle, which I thought was not befitting the number of letters that Hawk had said he had written.
Yeah.
I think like over the span of a 12-year-old life cycle, 50 cycles.
Yeah.
You write more than 50 letters.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just didn't think it was enough letters. Anyway,
Yeah.
Meanwhile in Vegas, where Michael is now driving, Hawk bet $7,000 on himself at 20-1 odds. That's $140,000 payoff. What I want to know is how he got 20-1 odds in a 500 competitor competition. But I guess we'll talk a little bit more about that when it's more prudent.
Yeah.
We also get this board with all the competitors that they're showing, which is about 30 or so. I counted 36 competitors on that tournament list, which is interesting for reasons that we will get into soon. The announcer announces that Japan, France, Italy, Switzerland, they're all parcel for this arm wrestling competition, where we get into our first of the announcer clips.
Yeah, I believe
and I think I called this one "Don't Forget the Women." Is that true?
You did.
Okay.
One reminder, once again, this is a double elimination competition. You have to lose twice to be out. In other words, if you lose once, you still have one more chance. Okay, the preliminary round is this morning and the men's finals tonight. And don't forget the women. They're competing for $50,000 in prize money.
And
don't forget the women.
They had to have had test screenings about the whole double elimination. They had to have.
I don't know. I think they just assumed that their audience.
They just knew their audience.
Morons. Yeah. Like guys that would be entertained by this movie are very dumb.
I'm a guy that's entertained by this movie.
I was going to say, which includes me, because I was very entertained by this movie. If I wasn't, I wouldn't watch it.
I really hate to say that. I love this movie more than like other movies I really love. Like we're doing it for the pod, but like I've seen this movie more than a lot of other movies that I hold like in very high regard. So,
I've definitely seen this more than like I've seen Saving Private Ryan. You know, like.
Well, who has 3 fucking hours? You know.
Yeah, good point. Good point. So we get the first round of competition. All these guys, and don't forget the women. Hawk takes out all sorts of dudes, which would result in smasher-like arm injuries where he couldn't face Bull at the diner. He takes out at least 3 or 4 guys in quick succession, but I've got more news on that. I'm thinking maybe we play the next abuser.
That's abuser number 3. Here we go.
This is gonna hurt, Wimp. What do you think of that?
I think your breath stinks.
Shit.
Probably from all that cholesterol from all those steaks.
That was Pinball Punk's breath he was talking about. That corresponds with way earlier. Anyway, so one of the guys that's like crushing it is like the only black guy in an Alka-Seltzer shirt.
Yep.
It's like a cut-off shirt, and it says Alka-Seltzer.
It's a cut-off sweatshirt, right?
Yeah. I was like kind of fucking into it. Like I would wear an Alka-Seltzer shirt. Like I'm not really.
Whenever my dad worked for like companies growing up, he always had like the weird like corporate merch. So he's probably like a sales rep for Alka-Seltzer, and that's like you know like when he hit all of his fucking sales goals for the year, and that's how his boss like showed his appreciation. Like, here's your Alka-Seltzer shirt.
All right, yeah. Here's some deep lore about the movie then, because a little while later, if you're saying that this wasn't just like shameless promotion on Alka-Seltzer's part by like giving Sylvester Stallone $10,000 to like be in this movie, the deep lore is that Alka-Seltzer strong man gives the grizzly dude who ate like a cigar, you remember him?
Yeah.
Some Alka-Seltzer tablets because he drops some Alka-Seltzer tablets into a water and drinks it to like get pumped up before an arm wrestling match.
Yeah.
So there was a little cross-promotional stuff going. Maybe Grizzly gave him a cigar or two for his Alka-Seltzer tablets, in trade.
Or like maybe eating truck stop diner egg salad like 6 days a week. Just you don't want to be like coughing up bile when you're like in the middle of like an athletic.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Although that guy seemed like a goat, and I don't mean the greatest arm wrestler of all time. I mean like he could literally eat and drink anything with no consequences because he does other things. Like he drinks castor oil, I think.
Yeah,
so,
I could see that.
Yeah, like he does it in the movie. You know, he like takes one of those like little Wizard of Oz like.
The little oil can.
He drinks it.
I thought it was motor oil. I didn't know it was or whatever.
Oh well, who knows? Yeah, it could be motor oil. What's the difference?
Some sort of oil is being drank.
Yeah, right. And you don't even want to drink like olive oil.
It's like in basketball. Like he's showing how tough he is, and then like it cuts back. He's like knitting angrily.
Yeah, just like strong enough contrast to make it funny.
Yeah.
We're down to the last 32 competitors.
Yeah.
What? Hawks had 6 matches already. So Mike flies to Vegas because he like dropped off his grandpa's car at the airport and then like says keep the car, I'm gonna fly, and then like finds his way on a plane without a passport. I don't.
Yeah. There's a lot of plot armor. I think it's called.
What is happening here? Yeah, where the kid just like finds his way like through baggage claim to Vegas. And Grandpa knows this, so he follows him. Then we get the announcer saying that the competition started in the morning that day. And that leads us to another... this is where like it really goes off the rails. This is 500 competitors.
They've come from every nation on Earth. 500 competitors started here this morning. Now we're down to the final 8. The final 8. Let me remind you, please. This is a double elimination competition. If you lose twice, you're out. Double elimination competition.
We didn't even get to the double elimination clips.
Notice that I haven't... I have not titled these clips double elimination yet. So the point of that one is that there were 500 competitors in this building this morning. And now...
Which would make sense if it was some sort of single elimination competition. Because it'd be quicker to, yeah. Which is like, I don't know.
We need at least... Yeah. There has to be at least 499 losses.
Yeah.
That takes a long fucking time. I mean, there are fouls, there are disputes, there are resting periods, there is injury, there are, snack
and we've been
breaks.
told twice. We've been told twice so far that this is a double thing, so that's going to take twice as long.
Right. So imagine that. Everyone has to lose twice. Speaking of losing twice, let's throw it to our first of many double elimination clips.
Yeah, here we go.
Remember, this is a double elimination tournament. 2 losses and you're out of the competition. Settle down. Are we ready to go? All right, gentlemen, let's start the competition. Good luck to all of you. Over here we have Blake Hawk and John Grizzly competing. This is going to be a tough match. Get him on the line. Hey, what the hell is that kid doing there?
Yep. There you have it.
Yeah.
Hawk then gets eliminated by Grizzly. Oh my God, that's awful. Except for one thing.
Yeah.
It's actually a double elimination tournament. Meaning that Hawk needs to lose twice to be out. Wasn't sure
Chris,
it's caught that.
what you're saying is really confusing to me. Can we just play the clip to clarify?
Yeah. What do you think of Double Elimination 2 as that clip?
Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm a little fuzzy on the rules, so let's just go ahead.
Let's do Double
John
Elimination 2.
Grizzly is our winner. Grizzly has won again. And the newcomer, Lincoln Hawk, has lost his first finals match. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, please remember, this is a double elimination. Each of these semi-finalists have another chance. You have to lose twice to be out of the competition.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That brings us back to our worst production right there.
Yeah.
He's literally eliminated after the fourth reminder that it's a double elimination. And they have to remind us that it's double elimination because the people watching this were scared that the movie was over.
Because he lost.
With that dissatisfying ending. Yeah. That Michael never makes it to the airport.
Yeah.
That the movie just ends here.
In their head, they're just like, oh, yeah, because he was talking about losing with dignity. That was actually foreshadowing. And that's what's going to happen right here.
You're giving too much credit, I think.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, when he's eliminated for the first time of 2, Hawk is injured because he also has to have an injury to his wrestling arm.
Yeah.
In order to make his well, let's not spoil it. Anyway, Terry Funk of Wrestling Legend, not kidding, the wrestler, comes to get Hawk for Grandpa. Gramps wants a word with him. So Gramps offers to buy Hawk out of Michael's life.
Yeah.
He says, here's an 18-wheeler because I'm in the moving industry.
Yeah.
It says like Cutler Moving or something. And he's like, that's the best in the industry. You can't get a better 18-wheeler than that. And then $500,000. He's like, I'll also give you $500,000. But Hawk refuses, even though he already signed custody away. So he after Mike in the police department said, I don't want to be with you, I want to be with Grandpa. Apparently Hawk signed some documentation that said, okay, you can be with Grandpa forever.
Yeah.
So Grandpa's like got custody.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to give you $500,000 and an 18-wheeler to stay away from Michael, even though you don't have custody. And Hawk is like, no, fuck it. I'm getting my kid back. And Cutler's like, no, you promised. You promised me you won't do that. Like, no, the legal fucking documents are already signed, dude. What are you going to do? I don't understand that at all.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense to me. So then he punches Terry Funk for getting in the way and throws him through a window. And then he heads back into the tournament, which is where we get our next clip, Double Elimination 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're continuing with our semi-final series of matches. This is a double elimination tournament. Any competitor who loses twice out of the 8 who are on these 4 tables.
I'm going through you like gas to a funnel.
There it is. The Wild One, and Don Madison. Harry Buster.
Mine.
What about you?
Get him off of my car. Spider, you give me out of the gun. I don't see it. Come on, God, come on, back.
Going through you like gas through a funnel. Just to make it more trucker, like a knife through butter.
Yeah.
So there you have that. That's the I don't know, 5th or 6th reminder that you, the audience, have heard about the double elimination tournament. I don't know. If you watch the movie, maybe shoot us a message if you find another one. But no joke, they remind us about 6 times that Hawk isn't out. Because
if there's a 7th time we're not aware of, you can email us at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. Click the envelope, it'll open up Outlook Express or Gmail or whatever you use, and then you can email us.
We'd love to hear from you. And when you're doing that, like, call us ugly or something,
Yeah.
Hawk comes back to beat Grizzly and Mad Dog in quick succession. Those are 2 of the 8. I mean, those are 2 of the best.
And they had already lost once, so he only had to beat them once because it's a double elimination.
Right, because they had already lost once, right? So 2 times is like the limit of losses that you can have in a double elimination.
Yeah.
Not 1. You can have more than
otherwise, this would be a weird single elimination jibbery-jew, but we're not getting...
Yeah, no jibbery-jew here. absolutely.
That's a whole other movie called Over the Middle.
Right. It would. Well, yeah, because it's like more soft to medium 4 territory, right there in the center. Yeah. So then we have a clip that I just wanted to include because it's really funny, bad editing, and that one's called Magic Towel.
It is a magic towel.
Yeah, so
because it's on his belt loop, and then
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like he has it wrapped around his arm because he does every time he wants to remind the audience that he's injured. And then like they cut back to they cut back to the tournament, and then they cut back to him, and it's in his back pocket, like you were saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like he took it off his arm, put it in his back pocket. That's not weird, right? Like that's a thing that people can do. Only he was sitting the whole time.
Yeah.
So like he somehow unwrapped it, put it in his back pocket, and like it's draped over. Like he should have had to have stood up at some point, but he stood up to get up to go to the. Well, anyway, if you're not a YouTuber, you should go and subscribe to our YouTube, and that way you have access to this very clip that we're talking about. And check it out there. I just realized that they could also just watch it on Spotify if they want to.
Yeah,
but please go over to YouTube and do that because you love us and you want to hear more of our shit.
Yeah. Are we playing the last clip or are we?
No, not yet.
But www.lordsweetarmy.com and then click the YouTube link. And then, or you can find Spotify.
So the magic towel like scene that's him entering the arena for the last time. Because he's going up against that guy that confronted him at the diner, who is like the villain, but he's not. Grandpa is. And before he matches up with Bull in the grand finale, we get Michael coming up to him and saying, "Contingent on your victory, I'll hang out with you forever." He doesn't actually say that.
It's
but
all
he's
so
like,
transactional.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what we'll do if you lose, so I'm not so sure. So you have to win. If you get the truck, I'll sleep in it with you because it's brand new. But I'm not sleeping in that piece of shit thing. Yeah, no.
Your old truck's a piece of shit, and so are you. But buying a new one makes you a better person.
Right. You get the check and the truck. I'm with you, but. Otherwise, anyway, final match time, and we got some promotional material where they introduced all of the arm wrestlers, like inside video where they like say what they're about and stuff. And we got them, like you can watch them. I thought about clipping them. There are too many to do. Bull just sounds like a way smaller man than he is in his side interviews. It's kind of funny, and his shit talk is terrible. But you know whose shit talk is not terrible?
Who's that?
Lincoln Hawk in his side interviews. So let's throw it over to hear him get that crowd pumping with Like a Truck.
Doesn't even belong on my arm wrestling table. That's my area. That's my game. He's got no shit in business there.
Our two finalists are now psyching each other out. Can you imagine? Lincoln is giving away just about 100 pounds to Bull Hurley. That's a lot to give away in arm wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, where strength is so important.
Let's go.
All right, gentlemen, let the competition begin. May the best man win.
Come on, chicken shit.
Raise your elbows here. Off you two. Come on.
What I do is I just try to take my hat and I turn it around, and it's like a switch that goes on. And when the switch goes on, I feel like another person. I feel like a truck, like a machine.
I own you. You've been ducking me for years.
Let's go.
You know that? You know that?
Come on, Hawk, back in here now.
Dad, don't let him psych you, Dad. Remember what you told me.
Don't let him psych you, Dad. You know.
Yeah, he's got no shit in business psyching him.
What is that? The dude did it was the only curse word he knew. It's like you're a shitting shit, you piece of shit. You got no shit in business shitting on my shit, you shit. I'm gonna shit your fucking shitting arm off. You wait until I shit your arm off. You're going to be shitting your pants. Anyway, Bull is going to rip his shitting arm off is what I wrote next because I think he actually does say that. This dude is so much bigger than Stallone. I know I said this earlier, but it's outrageous that Stallone like offers any resistance. Not going to happen.
Yeah.
Hawk changes his grip.
Mm-hmm.
Like does some weird like grip change, and then like that does it, even though he has an injured elbow and shit. Give me a fucking break. That's Bull's for. Okay. Here's my biggest contention with the entire movie.
Okay.
Sorry, sometimes when I read the script, I forget what I wrote. But in this case, I forgot that we were on this already. The entire movie. What is the thing that they wanted us to know so badly?
That's a double elimination?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times does Bull lose?
I didn't think to count that, but now, is it double elimination per round?
No, it's any competitor needs to be beaten twice to lose.
Twice. How many times did Bull lose? I didn't think to count that. Okay. He didn't lose like off screen. You know,
Hawk,
let me ask you.
No, because he goes into the final match undefeated.
Yeah.
The announcer says so.
Oh, that's
he
right.
Has never lost in 5 years.
Because I was thinking like in sitcoms and like movies, like people go to the bathroom, you just never see it on screen. Like it.
No.
He did explicitly say he was undefeated. He
100% said going undefeated in 5 years is Bull Hurley. He goes up there, he loses to Stallone
once.
One time.
Oh, Bob, you're missing out.
And in this movie where they can't stop reminding us that you have to lose twice to lose.
Fuck, how come I didn't catch that?
And then the tournament is over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He
gets
the truck,
detractors,
he gets the boy. Yeah.
You know, the Reddit live community that I'm talking about that are all about over the top might argue that they decided for the finale that there would only be one elimination. But fuck you. They don't ever say that. They say it's a double elimination. This guy lost one time. After all that shit, after all the reminders that we got about 2 losses to determine the winner, he loses once.
Yep.
And the tournament is over and we all get to celebrate. I could not fucking believe it again. Yeah. Because it's been years since the time we did it, episode 2.
Yeah.
238 episodes ago. Season 1. Now we're on season 218. I've watched it since then
and I still didn't catch that. I watched it since then and I watched it again for the show. And Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable.
Is that the first time you caught it? Or did somebody on Reddit point it out to you?
Dude, I don't know. No, well, I'm kidding about the Reddit thing. Nobody on Reddit gives a fuck about Over the Top.
Are you sure?
I literally only.
Sure about that?
I mean, no, I'm not actually. I haven't specifically sought it. Maybe.
All right, got it.
Reddit's a big place. You know,
it is. It's everywhere.
Kind of want to check to see if there's a whole community. It's still.
Yeah, Over the Top.
Feverishly clicking away at the keys in order to establish the plot line of Over the Top.
r/Justice for Smasher.
Yeah. Fever. Anyway, somehow he gets custody back, which is great for Mike because he wants to sleep in a truck. Bad for Grandpa. He's got to go back to the pool alone, I guess. He wins the truck, which apparently every arm wrestler wants, not just the truck division people.
All of them,
because there are
$100,000 truck.
France.
Yeah.
There are people from France who want to like fly that or boat that thing back to Paris to truck it.
Paris. Yeah.
There are Paris. There are people in Switzerland who really need to win that big rig to bring it back. Remember how Japan has competitors vying for that truck, even though they're not in the trucker division. What the fuck is happening? Anyway, let's not throw it to Fact or No Fact because we can't. Let's throw it to what we're watching. Rob, I'm giving it to you.
Typically, when I look for something new to watch, it's
raining little white women. My prayers have been answered.
And this is what we're watching.
All right. You want me to go first? Or you want to go first?
You.
All right. We talked off air about this. The Adventures of Pete and Pete. It's a Nickelodeon show that ran from 1993 to 1996. There's like 35 episodes and a few shorts. It's basically a very surreal, young adult version of like the Wonder Years for the Nickelodeon generation is how I describe it. It's fun. It's two gingers living with their weird parents. One's got a tattoo of a mermaid named Petunia. The mom's got a metal plate in her head that interferes with satellites and radios. Just coming of age stuff, really fun. I watched a found footage horror film called Butterfly Kisses.
You love
and
those.
it's about it's a great movie. It deconstructs the genre. A guy finds a bunch of tapes allegedly in his in-laws' basement that says "Don't watch," and those tapes are of two film students who are trying to solve like an urban legend. It's like a Bloody Mary type. There's a guy called Peeping Tom, and like legend has it, if you stare down this tunnel for an hour without blinking, he appears, and every time you blink, he gets closer. So they use a camera as a proxy because no one could do it that long.
Okay.
So they have him butterfly kiss the camera lens, basically.
Okay, so it's like you ever seen the clip of Ninja Kitty?
No.
The guy like goes behind the wall and then he comes back and the cat is like a foot closer.
Yeah,
and they,
it's
oh my god, it's amazing. Yeah.
So
so
that happens, and the problem is like the kids that made the tape, like they made other movies that finds out, but the guy making the tape of their tapes is like he's kind of like banking on the thing being a success. So the real battle is like he's taking a film that's within the film and like trying to sell it.
Yeah.
But also he's trying to like lie to himself that they're real. And there's evidence on both sides, like because the tapes he found were from 2004 and it's like the technology for editing at home wasn't great, but there's lots of weird shit that's inexplicable in the tapes. So it's like it's an unraveling. It's really cool.
So you don't know the whole time. You're like, I can't really.
It's open. Tell. It's left even open ended upon its conclusion. Like that's not even a spoiler. It's like it's an ambiguous film that deconstructs the found footage genre, and there's ways to interpret it either way, whether it's real or not, or open ended. I'm taking the open ended approach, but go ahead.
You know the like Monsters of the Mountain or whatever that show is that like
Mountain Monsters,
yeah.
Fucking love that show. Yeah.
So like you're into like cryptozoology a little bit.
Yeah.
Have you heard of like the peekaboo creatures?
No, I have not.
So like you're out in the woods and then all of a sudden you see this like dark shadow that looks like it's leaning out from behind a tree.
Okay.
And then you're like, oh fuck, like that's really terrifying. And like you pull out your camera and you get footage of it. But then like literally no one ever sees this footage because like those things don't exist, but like those are the stories. Well, like I saw a like cryptozoology like video of a guy who actually encountered one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably AI. But it's pretty fucking good and it scared the shit out of me today.
Yeah.
Like because he's like, oh god damn it, oh fuck. And like gets his camera on the thing, like focused on the thing, and it's like 100 meters from him, like, and it's clearly like peeking out from behind a tree, but it's just like black shadow looking shit, and you can't really tell what it is, and it's just still.
Right. Huh.
And then it goes behind the tree.
Fascinating.
And then you're like, oh my god, oh gross, like when it moves, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I watched nothing good. I watched Beauty and the Beast with my kids, which I shouldn't say nothing good because that the animated movie is really good. And then it led me down like a rabbit hole about like how like the people like transform like back from teacups into like humans, and I thought about how like all the children in the cupboard that were sleeping who were teacups like become fully formed human children, and then they're all like trapped in a cupboard. You know, and I posted it to Reddit, and then they were all mad at me for using an AI image, and that was the takeaway. And then I watched Beast Game. Beast Game Season 2 is out, and it just doesn't have the same flair as the first season. So
I think he got in a lot of legal trouble after the first season when he basically made Hunger Games a thing.
Yeah, he probably did, but it was wildly successful. They were like, try again with less legal problems.
Yeah, with less withholding inhalers from people who have asthma during the competition.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like telling a bunch of bulimic women like if they don't eat and throw up on camera, like that they're not going to win the $2 million or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's throw to bad credit names.
Yeah, and we're going a little long, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to speed through this.
Frank Stallone. Sylvester Stallone, William Skinner, Giorgio Moroder, Midge Ogle, Magic Schwartz, and Yoram Globus. Bye.
I watched
All
a
right,
Frank
Rob.
Stallone movie the other day, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, he's always in the soundtrack for
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone movie. Like, always there.
Yep.
Omnipresent. Pastor double family disaster, 500 fucking competitors. This is offensive mini game. You want to play the bumper?
So during the offensive minigame, we decide what's offensive. Like,
In the lots, bananas for your new gorilla. Rock people run fast, but problem even faster.
so we're going to decide what's most offensive or racist in the offensive minigame.
All right. So you said what? Pastor microwave bomb or 500 contestants?
Pastor double family disaster or 500 competitors. Because that's not possible at all.
I'm just gonna go with the double family disaster because that's marital infidelity and like fucking up some kids like father figure aspect, whereas the other one's just like bad writing. Yeah.
Preachy hobo scheme or punking pinball punk.
Punking pinball punk. It's the way you eloquently spelled it out. Like that kid's life is pretty much ruined. Well,
It's
I guess
over.
they're kind of ruined in the other movie too, but like who cares? So they're adults.
Yeah.
They should know better, you know. So it's a tie.
I would think you would think that Hawk would be able to see a little further than that. Grandpa Goons grabbing grandson or metal meal microwave.
The kidnapping. Most kids put something metal in the microwave, and we know based on the YouTube series that it's not going to be a huge explosion. I know they meant for it within the film's fiction to be like a massive thing, but like I'd say kidnapping your grandchild is going to cause more damage to their life than
Agreed.
like microwaving.
That's
some
trauma,
food.
man.
Yeah.
That's fucking rough.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see, because I failed to write down the. Oh, I know what it is. It's attempting to be Tyler Perry. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going right into the second. I feel like I need to speed this along. Let's do a movie comparison.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We also have to compare the league or something. Something to that.
In the lots, bananas for your new gorilla.
All right, movie comparison.
Faster or over the top production. Okay. Is it attempting to be Tyler Perry or Reminders?
I'm gonna go Reminders. Just because like they remind you and then they fuck up the one thing they were supposed to remind you about that you got to our attention today.
The entire movie,
that's worse.
They annoy you with that shit, and then they fail to.
They completely screw the pooch on the 1 yard line or 99 yard line, whatever yard line you're supposed to fuck up on.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Okay, offensive. We already figured out was over the top because it was over the top.
Yep.
The dialogue is probably
Pastor.
Yeah. Acting's Pastor.
Pastor.
Okay, so it comes down to demerits. And what do you have for over the top? You tell me.
Just military brat, asshole kid, loser, who I hate. What's his name? Michael.
Okay.
David Mendenhall. That's the demerit.
All right, hold on. Give it to me again.
David Mendenhall.
Menden.
So MENDEN Hall. Yeah.
Okay. Is that worse than Birdemic sound design?
No. Sound design always takes me out of the movie. Pregnant by the Pastor needs to be the worst because gun to head rule. We both know that we've watched. We both watched Over the Top collectively over 100 times. So like clearly it passes the gun test.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're right. No, that's too true.
All right.
Too true. Okay, I'm gonna say, why don't you plug us and throw it back to me for my last word.
Yeah, you can go to www.theworstmovieevermade.com and all the things are there. Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, YouTube, email. It's all there at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. And you'll occasionally see all three of us there. Chris? What are we watching next week?
Favorite mouth spot.
That's your last word?
Yeah, that's my last word. Favorite mouth spot.
Favorite mouth spot. Okay. And what won the poll? It was Hulk.
So, did it?
I don't know. I don't have it
Did
in front of me.
Okay, I can pull it up.
It had a healthy lead last time I checked.
You're faster with technology, though.
Okay, let's go
So,
here.
worst movie of the season is Pregnant by the Pastor. What is the movie we're heading into for next week?
It's Hulk.
Oh,
Hulk.
yes.
Uninvited and Pass Through are tied for 27. Hulk has 45.
Dude, I've been trying to get this one through for 14, 18 seasons. I don't know.
And what year is this one?
2003. It's critical that you do not say 2008.
Yeah, it's pre-MCU.
Yes.
So 2 hours and 18 minutes. Fuck you.
Dude, you're gonna be so happy you watch this. You've never seen it.
I mean, if I did, it was when it came out and I didn't actively watch it.
It's fucking hilarious, dude. My aunt, who actually is an avid listener of the pod, I think, or at least was. Hey sis, if you're listening, she took me out of school to go see this movie in 2003.
Yeah.
I was like a freshman.
That was a bad year for you, because that's when Saint Anger came out too, right?
Saint Anger. Man,
2003 was worse than 2001, and 2001 had 9/11. Like, this is fucking
yeah,
terrible.
no, I agreed. That at least that was just one awful thing.
Yeah, Saint Anger and Hulk. That's like two 9/11s right there. Wow.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
But you're gonna see this movie, and then you're gonna think about it for the rest of your natural life.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Cool.
I cannot wait until you see Sam Elliott in this fucking movie. He's like a military bigwig. He's like a commander, or he's like a general or an admiral or something, and he has a lot of sway. And Sam Elliott actually can't do that. He would seem like the guy that could, but he can't. I can't wait for you to watch this.
It's not in his DNA.
No, right. You know what is in his DNA?
What's that?
A little bit of gamma radiation.
Ooh, yeah.
Thanks to his close contact with Eric Bana.
Yeah.
Let's throw it over to our thanks section. Thank you, Shay, Shmay, JK, Midge McKay, Slow Drip, Joanne, Jeff, Dustin, and Kayla, I guess. Rob, why don't you send us out? Bye, Jelly.
All right, guys. Classic theme song. See you next week. All right, guys. See you next week with 2003's Hulk. Bye, Jelly Scoo.